Okay, good morning. Hello, Susie. This is Deborah, and I'm making this screen recording for you today to discuss the homepage and only the homepage issues at this time. And I'm going to send a email with the screen recording with a list of the things that we discussed on it so that you can respond to me via that email. The first thing I wanted to talk to you about, Susie, is the homepage instructions you sent were a tad bit confusing to me because it was the new things that you wanted mixed in with the old. I would appreciate in the future if you would just send the new work because I had to literally go through every single line that you wrote and make sure that it was not new but a repeat. And it's just very time consuming, so I appreciate it if going forward you could just send the new work only. The next thing I'd like to discuss is um, the linking of everything. Well, I'll do that as I go. Right now, you'll experience dead links. I have the link placeholders in, so you can click on them, but they won't go anywhere. So when you do check the homepage, don't worry that the links aren't working because they will work in the future. And the third thing is timing. And I see that you sent me an email the other day regarding timing, and I believe, as I've told you before, and as on my contract, there is no specific time that I will finish. I am alone and I work in the order things are received in my pending folder, and that's the only way that I can do it. So I will work in the order of things received and just do my best to get it done in the quickest but yet the best time possible. I give all my customers the same attention, and so I appreciate your patience while I'm giving other customers attention, and I'm going to give you the same good attention when your turns come. So that's how I work, and that's really what my contract says. It's really all I can do. I can't give you a finish date because I just don't know how fast you're going to respond or how fast I'm going to be able to get to it. So I'll do my best. That's always the promise that I can give is I'll do my best, and I am. Okay, so I read your homepage instructions thoroughly, and I came across a few things that I feel are important that we talk about. And so I'm just going to go ahead and go down the list and go down the homepage and discuss each thing with you so you will understand where I'm coming from. So let's start with the top. I noticed that you had some changes that you wanted on the menu, and next to each of the menu items, you had some words, and I'm not sure if you meant that that's just the pages that the links go to, or if you were actually asking to put like drop down menus under some links, or what you were asking. So this is how I've got it set up. I believe these two have changed, and these are the same. And this one you changed about Susie to just about. So Um, if there's something different that you wanted with this menu that I wasn't understanding, please do share that with me in a return email. The next thing that I'd like to talk about is the sticky logo. And the sticky logo is the logo that appears when you scroll, this one. And I understand your concern about it being hard to read. Sticky logos are created to be smaller than the main logo. And so my suggestion was before, and I believe we did this and you didn't like it, but I can't remember for sure. My suggestion is that you remove the energetic medicine from the sticky logo and just have the three leaves, kind of like your fave icon is up here, only bigger. That would probably work nicely in this spot. Um, I, I mean, I can look to see if I can make this a tad bit bigger, but honestly, this is the way it functions. It's the way it's supposed to function. I can show you my website real quick and others that I have done where the main logo is larger. In my case, this is my main logo, but as you see upon scroll, the sticky logo is much smaller. And that's kind of how it's supposed to work. So my suggestion is remove the text from the sticky logo and only have the three leaves, or it'll have to look more or less like this. So you let me know. That's the second thing here. You let me know about this. It said, in reading your email, you are concerned about this image. And you can put whatever image you want in here. It's totally up to you. As a matter of fact, I can put multiple images that's slideshow, if that would make you more happy. We can do up to 4 different images that will slideshow. The other thing that you said was a little concerning was, and I don't know if you remember this or not, but when the last critique you gave me, you said that you were concerned because the schedule appointment button was way down at the bottom and you kind of had to scroll to get to it. And so because you mentioned that you didn't like the schedule appointment button in a place where people had to scroll to it, the only solution was to shorten the image up so that it doesn't fill the whole screen as big, which is what I did to solve the schedule appointment solution there. And apparently, after reading your homepage instructions, you're unhappy that the picture is now shorter. So that leaves me with a quandary. Either we have the picture larger, which I can put back like it was, which is fine if that's what you want, but you'll have to accept that the scroll button is further down on the, not the scroll button, I'm sorry, the schedule the appointment button is further down on the home page, and we'll have to scroll to get to it. It really can't be both. So if you want the image larger, do let me know, and we'll make the image larger again. But just keep in mind that making the image larger will push the schedule appointment down further down the page, which is the whole reason why I made the image smaller. So again, that's your choice. The next thing was the Shutterstock photos. You had sent a couple of links to Shutterstock photos, which are fine and dandy, but you will have to go ahead and go to Shutterstock yourself and pay for those and send them to me. I don't provide those images. I can provide images from free locations such as Pixabay or Unsplash, but Shutterstock photos are watermarked until you pay for them, and they will also need to be a high resolution image to fit the spot. So if you do go to Shutterstock and buy those images, make sure you don't buy a small one. Make sure you buy at least 2,000 pixels wide image for this location. And as I said, you're welcome to have up to 4 slides on here. If you don't want just one, if it's hard to settle on just one, do let me know, and we can pick some from Pixabay or Unsplash, and or whatever. If you want to buy them from Shutterstock, that's fine too. Just let me know what you want to do with that. But like I said, I'm not going to pay for these images off of Shutterstock. It's not in my contract to do so. Okay, the next thing was I managed to get this image to fit, and so that one looks fine and dandy, and that works there. Like I said, the links will eventually be working, so don't worry about that. This area, you made a comment about you felt that these were too big. I'm not sure what to say about that. To me, that's the layout was a little odd, but it was something that you selected from another website, so I matched it as you requested. There are several other ways to do testimonials, but this is the one that you chose, and it's very close to what you sent me as your example. So to make these smaller would just kind of seem very lopsided. We have all this text over here and then small amounts over here, but I mean, you're the one that wants to design the website, and it's your website, so I'm following your instructions. If you want to make them smaller, then we can make them smaller. Just let me know. Okay, in this area here, I went ahead and fixed this a little bit more like you wanted it. Got it off your face, and changed this to where it's larger to smaller, and this took a bunch of work to make it look like this. So I hope that it's what you wanted. And I changed the color to white because I feel the white looks a lot better than the dark gray did. But again, it's your website and you're the website designer, so you let me know how you'd like that. The collage. This was very challenging because you provided vertically orientated images, and most of the images on the collage were horizontally oriented images, and you also wanted the needles hidden. So I've spent quite a bunch of time working on this collage to get your vertical images to fit in horizontal slots, basically. So I kind of was like stuffing square pegs into round holes, but this is as good as I can get it. I hope that it works for you. And if it doesn't, let me know, and we'll have to put something else in there. But I think I don't want to do the collages anymore. So if this collage here doesn't work, then I don't know how to make it any better than this. That's what I'm trying to say. I updated your, whoops, updated your text here, and um, so that is about the size of it for the home page. That was everything that I wanted to cover. So I'm going to go ahead and send this email to you and this screenshot video to you, and I will start working on the next page today at some point. And when you do respond to this email, please strictly keep it for new items and for the home page only, and we will go page by page through this. So I hope that you're a little bit happier with things, how they're going so far, but if not, let me know, and we'll do our best. Do keep in mind that multiple iterations of the same area are going to end up making you run out of time for the budgeted amount of hours here, so um, just keep that in mind. Okay, I hope that you're having a good day, and I look forward to hearing from you soon. Take care, Susie.